CMC Essentials training course is basically intended as a wide scope overview of CMC. So the intention is not to make you an expert on each specific topic, because CMC is really, wherever you look, there is a rabbit hole that you can go down to, and you would find experts in that specific domain. Take filter validation. We can do an entire course about filter validation, and there are a lot of nuances. But what I found very critical, especially for positions like quality assurance and project managers and even the higher management of the company, to sort of have a big picture understanding of CMC as a whole, how all the moving parts are connected. So how the properties of the product interact with the manufacturing process, and how the control strategy is interacting with the properties of the product and with the manufacturing process, and how we design quality and quality by design. All these things really require a very wide scope understanding. And what happens many times, again, especially at the earlier years, so I'm looking at the first 5 years of someone's career, they would usually start in a very specific niche in the industry. So they would join a manufacturing team or a QC lab, or even a regulatory team as technical writers, but they would get very specific assignments, okay? But as soon as they step into their second, third positions, where they already work in interdisciplinary teams, okay, when the project manager needs to discuss with the QC people and the quality people and manufacturing people and the clients and the sponsor, I need to understand how that clinical development nuances that they're telling them in the call really connect with the realities of CMC development. I think that having I basically built this course for myself 10 years ago. When I started my way 12 years ago, time is running. So when I started my career, I really was hoping that someone would just, stop everything for a second, just show me around everything, and tell me what's going on. And then, send me off to those specific tasks that I was given. I think that having a clear, big picture in mind really helps in making the right decisions, in doing proper risk management, and it helps the overall efficiency of the team. Aside from the holistic view that this course gives, it really points people in the direction of what else they need to go deeper in. So sometimes, knowledge is abundant. So look up almost anything online and you would find endless resources. There are many regulatory guidelines that really outline everything that you need to know on a subject, at least on the regulatory level. So sometimes the challenge is really to know what to look for. Okay, so again, having a wide scope overview gives you also those the acquaintance with the different topics that exist, so that you know what you don't know, basically. And then it would send you off either to other courses that we would offer later on, or to deeper courses that are offered in the Educo Life Science library, or again in other online resources. Knowledge is abundant, but sometimes it's hard to connect the dots. So that's another intention in giving a wide scope overview of CMC development.